Hello, Frugal friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at Revelations 5, 11, and 12. Before we begin, I want to share a little angel story with you. Many years ago, we went to a church, and one evening, everyone was talking about how they saw angels. Like, they'll see an angel in the corner, and the angel would be as big as it couldn't fit through the door, and different things like that, or feathers. They would find feathers during the worship, and I said, "Well, Lord, I never get to see angels. Why don't I ever get to see angels?" And I was telling my husband about it before we went to sleep. After we prayed, I said, "I never get to see angels." He said, "Oh, honey, one day you will." And so I went to sleep, and I began to dream, and I saw a beautiful blue sky with white fluffy clouds. And then I saw a dove, and I thought, "Oh, a dove, how beautiful. Oh, it's a dove." And then I saw something tiny, bright, coming towards me. And I said, "What is that? What's that?" It got closer and closer and got bigger and bigger. And I said, "It's an angel." And I woke up out my sleep terrified, and I woke my husband up. I said, honey, I just saw an angel." And he said, "What's wrong?" I say, "I thought the angel was coming to get me to take me to heaven." And my husband say, "See, that's why God don't let you see angels." So, yeah, that's a quick little story about an angel. I haven't seen one since. He know I'm terrified that the angel was coming to take me. But, yes, so let's read it. It says here, "Then I looked and heard the voice of many angels, numbering thousands upon thousands, and tens of thousands times 10,000. They encircled the throne of the living creatures and the elders. In a loud voice they sang, 'Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and wealth, wisdom and strength and honor and glory and praise.'" Amen. So Jesus is a total package. He has it all, right? And that's why, Jesus is, we say God will supply our needs according to his riches and glory, because he has it all, right? So, earlier this week at work, or last week at work, an elderly lady comes in there all the time. We're going to call her Miss Sassy. And I really love her. She's an African-American lady, and she's in her maybe late 80s, I think. And she has her hair, her crown is all white. And so when I see someone with all white hair, I run to them because I know they're full of knowledge. And so we became fast friends. And she's the type of person, she'll come in and at the Salvation Army, she'll buy something and then bring it back the next day and say, "Oh, that, some jewelry. Oh, it was too heavy. Put it back in the box or do whatever you want with it. But don't try to give me any money back. Or don't try to give me a store credit for it." I said, "Yeah, don't try to block your blessings." And she started laughing. Said, "That's right. Don't try to block my blessings." But she does stuff like that all the time. And the other day, we were conversating after her purchase, and probably longer than I should have been. But a young man came in and he was asking about the shoes. Well, the shoes half price. We were having a half price sale. And I said, "Yeah, anything with the blue tag." And so he went and looked. And we were still talking, and he was about to go out the door. She said, "Well, where's the shoes? Didn't you need the shoes?" And he said, "Yes, ma'am. They were $25. She said, "Well, go get the shoes. I'll buy them for you." And she did. Well, they're good shoes. They're Timberland. Those shoes run like $180, but we get them and we sell them for $26, and they're brand new. But I just thought, she's just an angel to me, like in human form. So, are you an angel? Right? Am I an angel? Are we starting, to get our wings now? Are we earning them now, But anyway, the next day, later that week, she came in and she had purchased a recliner, and she said, "I'm not going to be able to get the chair. So just, if I'm not back here by Monday, you take the tag off and y'all resell it." I said, "Okay, yes, ma'am." And she said, because my son was coming to get it, but he had a massive heart attack. And we talked a little bit, and I prayed for her. And she came back in yesterday, and she said, "It doesn't look good. They say he's brain dead. He's not here anymore, And I talked to her for as long as I could, but I had other customers to wait on. But I went down the aisle to hang some clothes. And she was on that aisle, so I patted her on her shoulder, And she said, yes, it's hard. It's hard. She said, but I want to thank you for praying for me. She said, because I have prayed for many people, And so that little bit, But I tried to cheer her up. I said, we got some new stuff in. Let's look and see it, And she cheered up a little bit. But I know that's hard. No one wants to lose their child, right? We're not supposed to do that, right? We're not supposed to have to, bury our children. And so, but her spirit is still sweet. And she's still an angel to me. And angels take different forms too. Angels can be spiritual in spirit, right? But they can take on human appearance, Have you ever been in a situation where someone came through for you real quick? You didn't even know what you were going to do. I have been in that situation many times, and God has directed someone to help me. So angels come in all kinds of forms, and they're always with us. My friend Jean, who watches these videos, reminded me of that, I think, a while back. She said, God's angels are encamped around you and your family. And I hadn't thought about angels in a really long time because, the dream I told you about, I don't really think about them no more. And I said, that's right. They're with us all the time. We're never alone. Being, if it's a spiritual angel or if it's a physical angel, they're always, with us. God has sent us a helper. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. And as always, you guys be blessed.